Yo, 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 what it do? What it be, y'all? It's your boy, Agent A-N-T, coming to y'all live from the Spell Block Agency HQ, coming to y'all with a little Apex Legendary commentary, and this has got the little Apex Express playthrough, whatever. Had to take a dub real quick, but I'm back with another story of my life, getting 2020 started off right, and this is actually a twofer. So I'm going to tell y'all the stories of how I found out Santa Claus and how I found out the Tooth Fairy weren't real. So let's get this jumping. The Tooth Fairy one I really should have seen coming. Really. My parents who were just going through a divorce just got their shit finalized, whatever. My mom was raising 3 kids by herself. And me, I didn't really understand the big picture around me, what was going on. But I knew I had just lost a tooth. So, and all I knew was that when I lost a tooth, the Tooth Fairy left money under my pillow. And I'm a kid, I'm broke, so any money I get, I need that. I need that. So, I pretty much announced, like, hey, I'm going to be leaving this under my pillow. Like, I'm going to need the Tooth Fairy show up tonight type shit, Kind of letting motherfuckers know. If y'all hear some shit go down, it's just a Tooth Fairy, leaving me money or whatever, So, so I couldn't really understand why at the time, something was different, with me losing this tooth. Cause usually, I just leave the tooth under my pillow, get the bread, and that's the end of it. But no, not this time. Not this time. My mom was like, "Whoa there, you need to, you might want to wait till Friday there, kid." And, me, I can't really remember what my reaction was to her, but I probably looked at my mom like, why the fuck would the Tooth Fairy care about what day it is? She don't work a 9 to 5, mom. So, something in me told me that, that statement right there probably meant my mom was a Tooth Fairy. It had me probably in the back of my mind, but I couldn't even fathom that, that's like, my mom, the Tooth Fairy, get the fuck out of here, you tripping. But, so I put my tooth under my pillow anyways, kind of half hoping somehow, some way, I could rub it in my mom's face that the Tooth Fairy was real. She came through, left me some bread, and, she was finally wrong for once. But that didn't happen. Instead of waking up to my tooth still being under my pillow, and maybe some lame excuse from my mom as to why the Tooth Fairy didn't show up or something like that, no. I woke up with my tooth gone and a sticky note that read something along the lines of, "Hey, sorry kid, but the Tooth Fairy don't get paid till Friday." And it was pretty much like, it was like an IOU, money from the Tooth Fairy. And I'm just like, my heart was crushed. I was devastated. devastated. Like, broke my heart. I was like, what, bro? Tooth Fairy don't get paid till Friday? Like, it even devastated me more because, like, my mom pretty much gave it away. She was like, hey, like, wait till Friday, this and that. And then the Tooth Fairy gonna tell me, hey, I don't get paid till Friday. Like, and I knew at the time, I was old enough to know, like, my mom didn't get paid till Friday. Friday was payday. So I'm just like, you ruined it. You blew it. You fucking blew it. And my mom was just trying to do her best, she was just trying to do her best as a single mom. And even though her heart was in the right place, the IOU from the Tooth Fairy was just something I really just couldn't appreciate till I was older. And even though she ruined Santa the Tooth Fairy for me, this was around the same time. This was like second. I'm in second or third grade. I'm still kind of learning about the world and shit or whatever. And so I'm kind of skeptical about Santa. I'm pretty sure I knew at the time. Tooth Fairy wasn't real, so why would Santa be real? I'm kind of skeptical, but at the same time, I still kind of held some belief. Childlike wonder in me. But So it's Christmas time, and me and my little sister, we had a babysitter, and you know, it was my. It wasn't just, you know, some after school program or whatever. It was some lady literally running like a babysitter type shit out of her house. So she would take us, and you know, I was one of the older kids. She's mostly watching like, you know, toddlers and babies and shit like that. So I'm like one of the older kids. She's taking everybody to go see Santa Claus at the mall and this and that. So I'm one of the last to go or whatever. She takes all the little kids first. It's my last time to go, you know, sit on one of this weirdo's lap. So and yeah, like I said, this is around the same age as the Tooth Fairy story. So he asked me what I want. I'm in 2nd or 3rd grade, and I specifically remember telling Santa Claus, I want Crash Bandicoot Warped and SmackDown 2 for the PS1. I don't want nothing fancy. I don't want a pony. I don't want a unicorn. I don't want to be a Power Ranger. I don't want a Megazord. I don't want none of that. I want something realistic. I want SmackDown 2, and I want Crash Bandicoot Warped and SmackDown 2 for the PlayStation 1. 2 games. Something simple, bro. I get these games all the time. I break them. I don't know how to take care of games. I'm in like 2nd grade, whatever. So, it's Christmas, you know. I help with set up the tree, whatever. I'm thinking, you know, we watching Christmas movies. So, you know, I still got that childlike, you know, wonder in me. You know, I'm thinking Santa Claus gonna come. He gonna deliver the goods. So, you know, I took the obligatory picture with Santa. It's probably still floating around my mom's archive somewhere, but I'm fully expecting I'm getting Crash Bandicoot and SmackDown. Even if he ain't real, I'm thinking, you know, maybe he told my babysitter what I wanted or something. He made a list, you know, something. My babysitter was like, oh, that ain't bad, whatever. So Christmas comes, and I spent the night at my babysitter's house, whatever. We put up the tree, like I said, watch Christmas movies all night. And I wake up, and I have, you know, a couple presents, but the one that I remember the most, you know, it was, you know, maybe a little something here and there, some candy, maybe, you know, some wrestling action figures, but no, they got me a plastic like mechanic set, or like a carpenter set. It had like a drill, it had nails, it had little blocks of wood. Bro, this shit was so whack. It wasn't even real blocks of wood. It was like the plastic blocks of wood, man. Whack. And I was just like, for real? Santa and the babysitter gonna do me like this? So that's kind of how I found out the Tooth Fairy, or the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus wasn't real. I mean, I don't know who the hell told my babysitter or Santa Claus that I wanted to be, you know, grow up to be a carpenter, or, you know, just because my mama was religious doesn't mean I wanted to be like Jesus, you know, and be a carpenter when I grew up or nothing like that. You know, that's kind of stereotypical. But, you know, I had to smile through it, you know, kind of fake like I liked it or whatever, play with it for a couple hours. But in my heart, I was like, man, fuck Christmas. But sorry for anybody who I ruined this for. You know, I'm sorry if I ruined the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus for you. But this is just my experience, you know. I apologize to any parents who's like, yo, this YouTuber was like, the Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy, you know, they was his mom. So explain, mom and dad. No, but for real, sorry, but this is my experience with it. I had to find out, so y'all gotta find out. But be safe out there, y'all. Don't get smoked. It's been your boy ANT, Agent ANT, the Elevated Gamer, aka the Above Average Gamer. This is a little last round in the Polar Express, whatever you want to call it, the Apex Express. And I actually had to clutch it for the squad. You know, I didn't do nothing this whole game. So if you stayed tuned this long, you're actually going to see me put in some work. But yeah, that's how I found out Santa and the Tooth Fairy wasn't real. Look, they was anxious. I was like, okay. I seen Shorty pop up like that. Pop that down there. I was like, oh, okay. You think you nice. You think you nice. I'm over here scoping. Scoping. Like, where did she go, folks? She went all the way around. I didn't even see. I get shot in my back. And that's when I realized. I was like, oh, I'm getting shot in my back. And motherfuckers is down here. So it's 2v3. Yeah. You can get clapped up. And where's your homeboy at? You right here? You can get clapped up too for the dub. Game gang, bitch. We don't play. Yeah. And yeah. This been your boy. I'm out. Peace.